Today, we are going to talk all about what top 10 private helicopters in the world. So watch this video till the end, because today's video is going to be a bomb. If you're just checking out the channel for the first time, subscribe. Make sure to hit the like button for us to provide you with more technology news. Don't forget to enable all notifications to leave comments. Just stay tuned before we get our topic. Sikorsky S-92. Executive. The Sikorsky S-92 was specifically designed to cater to people that needed a more spacious helicopter. It can seat up to 10 passengers on top of his flight crew, and it comes with all sorts of amenities, like a toilet, a quiet cabin, and a galley, but of course, you can also take your pick out of a bunch of optional extras, including satellite phones and exterior armor. The S-92 has even been selected as the official mode of transportation for the heads of state of 10 countries from around the world. Like many of the helicopters on this list, the Sikorsky S-92 was designed both for civilian and military uses, with the military version taking on the name of the H-92 Super Hawk and being able to carry up to 22 soldiers. The helicopter has also been designed to withstand flaws and even bird strikes, which is when birds get caught up in the blades or other hardware. The FA even called it the safest helicopter in the world, which is one of the reasons why a modified version is under construction for the US president. Number 9. Augusta-Westland AW609. Augusta-Westland is back at it this time with their impressive AW609 helicopter. Perhaps the most iconic thing about this helicopter is that it can take off and land in a very small area, meaning that it doesn't need the same amount of space that most choppers need. Because of this, it's able to reach more places than most helicopters, which is one of the reasons why it's marketed to offshore oil and gas companies, as well as the luxury transportation market. The company itself says that it combines the benefits of the helicopter and a fixed-wing aircraft into one aircraft. As if all that wasn't enough, it can also reach speeds of over 315 miles per hour and travel nearly 860 miles on a full tank of fuel. That's more than twice as much as most of its competitors, and I'll get you there in style too. It provides VIP comfort for up to 9 passengers. That's in standard layout, but there's also a 7-passenger VIP cabin mode, as well as a search and rescue version that includes a hoist and a basket, as well as 4 seats. The company is also reported to be working on a medical evacuation version and one that's designed for surveillance. Number 8. Bell 206B Jet Ranger. For Bell's second entry into this list, we're taking a look at a 2-bladed helicopter called the Bell 206. It's available both with a single engine and a twin engine, and it carries a single pilot and up to 4 passengers with luxurious leather throughout its interior, and an engine manufactured by Rolls-Royce, a company that itself knows a decent amount about high-end design. You know that you're gonna get the quality that you expect from a chopper. On this list, the Jet Ranger hits an average speed of over 130 miles per hour and can cover just under 400 miles on a single tank. It's also a helicopter with a huge amount of history to it, dating back to the 1960s, and it was still in production as recently as 2010. In the 1980s, the Jet Ranger became the first helicopter to complete a flight around the world, and he was even featured in Terminator 2 and a couple of the Bond movies. The US Army chose it as their primary training helicopter in the 1990s. But you might also be interested to know that in the same decade, musician Stevie Ray Vaughan was killed in a Jet Ranger crash. Number 7. Augusta-Westland AW139. We have the Augusta-Westland AW139, a helicopter that's known for being towards the middle of the market. It brings together a perfect mixture of affordability and luxury, along with a decent amount of cabin space and a high performance. It can fly for over 770 miles on a single tank of fuel, and it's able to cruise at up to 195 miles per hour, and all while carrying up to 8 to 10 passengers. It's also got a huge amount of baggage storage, and the hold has the advantage of being accessible from both inside and outside, meaning that passengers can access their belongings even when the helicopter's in flight. As a result of this, the AW139 is perfect for everything from VIP and corporate transport to law enforcement, disaster relief, and even firefighting. It was originally developed by Augusta and Bell Helicopters, but then Bell withdrew from the project. That was unlucky for Bell, because the AW139 is now one of Augusta-Westland's most successful helicopters. The first ever one was flown in Italy in 2001, with the first production model entering service in 2002. When Bell sold their share back to Augusta-Westland in 2006, their quarter ownership was worth a whopping $90 million. Number 6. Augusta-Westland AW109. Grand Versace VIP. This helicopter was created in a partnership between high-end manufacturer Augusta-Westland and famous fashion house Versace. The result is a fully kitted out version of their iconic AW109 that blends superior performance with a truly luxurious interior. The Grand Versace VIP can hit speeds of up to 180 miles per hour and can cover nearly 700 miles on a full tank of fuel. It has a digital automatic flight control system and has been picked up by 310 different operators in 70 different countries. Of course, all this opulence doesn't come cheap, and neither does the Versace leather that lines the cabin. If you do want to buy one of these things, you're looking at around $6.3 million, but that's still not too bad when you compare it to some of the other helicopters on this list. The Grand Versace VIP has achieved the landmark of 5 million hours in the air, and it's been used for a little bit of everything from corporate transport to law enforcement. There's even a variant called the H135 meters, which is used by the military. Number 5. Airbus H175. The Airbus H175 was first introduced at the 2009 Paris Air Show, and it was an immediate hit in part because it was able to hold 16 passengers. The downside is that it cost nearly $8 million and has a lower top speed and range than some other competition, although it can still hit 178 miles per hour and travel for up to 345 miles on a full tank. When the H175 was first introduced, Airbus helicopters expected to sell 1,000 of these bad boys over a 20-year period. So far, at least, they seem to be making pretty good progress by taking 110 purchase orders during its initial unveiling. If they hit that goal, then they'll have taken in $8 billion in revenue against an initial development cost of $670 million. People who want to travel in style but who are also concerned about safety will be pleased to know that the H175 was specifically designed to exceed crash safety requirements. It can also be equipped with 2 life drafts and an emergency flotation system, so if for some reason it goes down on the water, you're still going to be able to survive. Given that it's been a common theme throughout each of the helicopters we've looked at, you probably won't be surprised to learn that the H175 is designed to be used across a variety of markets, from the oil and gas industry to VIP transportation and search and rescue. That's what gives it its high capacity, because it can carry 18 passengers in the oil. Number 4. Bell 525. The Bell 525 is also nicknamed the Relentless, but the main thing that it's relentless about is its dedication to luxury. This particular chopper is classed as a super medium helicopter and comes with a huge amount of space and a heck of a lot of add-ons. These extras include an avionic touchscreen and a fly-by-wire control system. The interior of it looks like a fancy boardroom at a Fortune 600 company, and that includes all of the gadgetry that you're likely to need, to be priced at $14 million. The Bell 520 can travel up to 920 kilometers on a single tank of fuel and can carry as many as 18 passengers. Even though the helicopter was designed to put safety first and foremost, that doesn't also mean that it sacrifices style. It also helps that this is the more modern of the helicopters on our list, first taking to the air in 2015. It's been primarily pitched at the military for search, rescue, and transportation missions. It's designed for 16 passengers, 2 pilots in its standard configuration, and 18 passengers and 2 pilots and its high-density layout. Number 3. Airbus H215. Super Puma. The Super Puma is priced at a hefty $15.5 million, with the high price tag designed to give you the perfect combination of performance. It's faster than the H175, hitting a top speed of 156 miles per hour, and being capable of flying nearly 500 miles on a single tank of fuel. The Super Puma is a great pick if you're looking to transport a large number of people in style, because they can carry up to 19 passengers along with their baggage. Buyers customize the layout of the chopper to suit them with options including a lounge, a bathroom, and a kitchen. You can also easily provide in-flight entertainment. The helicopter itself uses 4 blades and 2 engines and has incarnations that date back to 1978, although there are plenty of more recent versions with upgraded functionality and the latest technology. And of course there's also a military version which is marketed under the name of the AS-532 Cougar. You can tell it apart from other similar aircraft because it has a ventral fin beneath the tail and a super streamlined nose. Number 2. Airbus Mercedes-Benz H145. We've already had a Rolls-Royce engine, so why not a Mercedes-Benz helicopter? The Airbus Mercedes-Benz H145 is an upgrade on the regular EC145 and clocks in at a price of around $7 million. And there's good news that it can hit a top speed of about 153 miles per hour. Originally manufactured by Eurocopter and now created by Airbus Helicopters, this luxurious flying machine is based upon the old Mob Kawasaki BK117C1, but with a number of more high-end upgrades. The helicopter has been designed to use twin engines and carry up to 9 passengers alongside 2 crew members, and it can be used for passenger and corporate transport, search and rescue, and emergency medical services. There's even a military variant. Number 1. Eurocopter EC120 Colibri. Last but by no means least, we have the Eurocopter EC120 Colibri. This 5-seater, single-engine helicopter earned the nickname of the French Hummingbird because it has top-notch agility while making hardly any noise, powered by a Turbomachi Aris 2F engine. It can reach speeds of over 135 miles per hour and cover 440 miles before needing refueling. It's also specifically designed to cut down on emissions and make the most of its onboard fuel. It's not the biggest or the most expensive of the helicopters that we've looked at, but it's very good at what it does. It gives passengers great visibility over what's going on outside and can comfortably seat 4 VIPs and a pilot. According to Airbus Helicopters, who manufacture it, it has the lowest operating cost for a helicopter of its size. It also has a decent amount of cargo space and a number of high-tech gadgets on board, plus an autopilot. All in all, it might not be. Thank you for watching this video. I enjoy making videos. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, leave a comment, and turn on the notification bell to receive notifications of new videos and music. Thanks.